Hey, how's it going? So today I'm going to have a look at this 2018 Ford Mondeo. It's the 2-litre turbo. Well, it's the EcoBoost anyway, so it's like must be like a low pressure turbo on it. I got this from the salvage auction. There was hardly anything wrong with it. And I'd done a video on it before when it first had it delivered, and it was like absolutely filthy. So I've cleaned it up. I've got the plates on and everything. So let's get into it and have a look through it. Okay, so this is the beast, the 2018 Ford Mondeo. You can see I've cleaned it up. It's a hell of a lot different to when I picked it up, or when I had it delivered, I mean. I cleaned the paintwork up, really washed it well, give it a good wash and a wax and everything. Now on the, obviously you see on the other videos, there was this damage on the rear panel. There was basically just scrape marks on the rear bumper, and the rear wheel arch had a dent in it. Now, I couldn't really find anybody to come out and do it, mobile, and then the people that I wanted, you know, people that I'd got in touch with that had like a workshop, they were like quoting me like $1,000 to pull a dent out. I was like, you're just tripping, mate, no way. So I just got like a dent puller. Didn't make a very good job of it because I'm not a body panel person, but I cleaned all this up and buffed it and got the scratches out of it. There's a little mark there. And then I just got like one of those pullers that you glue the little plastic things to, and then you just like, it's like a slide hammer, and you pull it out. So, and that passed the inspection. When I took it to the WOVR inspection, he said, yeah, that's fine. There was no structural damage on it or anything, so that passed. So you can see that the rest of the car has come up really, really clean. And it's only done 63,000 kilometers from new, so it's like new inside. But it is what it is. It's like the base model. It's got no leather in it or anything. But the only other thing, I had this screw up on the door. It's looked like it was like a coat on something. But I just got some touch-up paint on it. You know, it's not a brand new car. It's what is it? It's 7 years old, maybe just coming on to 8 years old, maybe 7 or 8 years old. So, and it's not a Porsche, it's not a Ferrari, so a little dent like that, anybody could live with that, you know what I mean? So but the rest of the car is clean, all the tyres are good on it, and it's in good condition. All the headlights work, and I got some plates on it. I had these plates on retention from an old business I had, so I just got them when I went to the DOT centre. They give me I asked for those plates back, so just to put them on this, because it was only $19 to transfer them plates, and I still owned them. So you can see the interior is pretty nice. It smells like new inside. It smells like I remember looking at these when they were brand new, and I remember going into the showrooms and sitting in one, and I remember the smell. It just like stayed with me. And when I got into this, after I cleaned it up, it just smells like new. It smells the same. It's funny, they have these like little pocket things that go through, but they're pretty handy. I think it's a 6-speed automatic, but it's got the sat nav in it. You can change the controls of the heaters on the screen there. It's got the rear camera, parking sensors all round. And this will be ideal for somebody who's like a first car or something like that, or maybe even an Uber driver, even something like that. Maybe, it's because that's what it reminds me of when I've took Ubers, and they pick you up in something. They're usually like a Camry or something, or a Hyundai. But this is just as good, and it's going to be like a cheap car for somebody. There's the headlight switch. Please see, everything's really clean on it. It's got 2 keys with it. It's got the electronic park brake on it. And let's put this ignition on, show you the beeps until you shut the door. That's the only one thing I noticed. When I picked it up, it was just beeping its head off. And I didn't know how to turn it off, and it must have been like one of the doors were open or something. But you can see that it's got the 63,778.5 kilometers it's done. But the dash is pretty nice on it. It hasn't got the speedo coming up on the on the dash. I get that on my Mercedes, so I get used to that. But everything's pretty nice on it. You see in the back there, and it's got all the books. It's got the full service history. So it was a one owner from new. They've kept it serviced. I think the last service was at 62,000. Well, this is all the cruise control here. That must be for your Bluetooth and your phone and all that. And this is for like your computer and that, to change everything. And this is to change your stereo, your radio stations and things like that. So the radio is pretty good on it. This is all touchscreen. So the aircon's all perfect on it. And it drives and just feels like a brand new car. Let's see what's up here. I think this thing for the sunglasses up there. And these are all the interior lights and things like that, map lights and that. So, the worst thing about this on this car, right, is obviously you've got two locks. Usually, like, some cars have one in the middle, but you've got like these two catches, and they go into two locks, which is not a problem. But they've just got the one thing to release it on this side. It's not on the other. I don't know why they couldn't put one in the middle that operated the two. And then, and there's hardly any room to get your hand in to get to that. And even when you move it over, it has to go like a bit more. Absolutely shit design, that is. Absolute disgrace. It must be like a Friday job. Must have been Friday before bank holiday, and the workers have gone, oh, I don't know what to do. We'll just stick it there. Fuck it, let's get going. Anyway, but that's the engine anyway, so the coolant's all good and the oil's all topped up. Like I said, the service on it wasn't so long ago, so I was going to close this. All the lights work. They have gone a bit faded. It gets this, it must be the film must start to come off, and you can feel it. I have polished them up because they were really yellowy, and I have polished them up, but they're not brilliant, but they passed the pits anyway. So I put it through the Department of the WOVR pits, and they looked at that dent at the back and they passed it. And then they looked at anything else structural and they passed all that. And then they took it to the Department of Transport pits, and they went through the whole lot: tyres, exhaust, underneath it, whether it was leaking oil, all the lights, everything on it. They check up, they go through everything. They're just really strict on it. I think I'm going to put it up for about 15,000. I think that's a fair price. Some you win on, which hopefully this will be a big win. Some you lose on. Some vehicles I've done in the past, like that green van, I don't know if I ever did a video about that, but I actually lost. I was actually down by about $150, and that went for, I did a lot to that as well. I had to put a lot in, and everything added up to it, and there was hidden things that I didn't see on the pictures and things like that. So some you do lose on, and some you don't make anything on. So when you do get a win, because otherwise, if you didn't make money on any of them, or if you're at loss, you'd stop doing it. Okay, so that's pretty much it, really. So please subscribe to the channel, and please like this video, and push the little notification bell. You probably hear this on every video you probably watch, the same old spiel about the bell and the like the video and subscribe, and probably most people don't. But yeah, whatever. I hope you do like this car anyway, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and it inspires you to maybe get some salvage cars and fix them up, get them cheap, fix them up, and then sell them on and make a little bit of a profit. So it's all about having fun though. That's about it. It's all about enjoying the car and enjoying the drive of them, and selling them on and moving on to the next one. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Cheers.